They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. You've got Anfernee Simon. Also Carter out there. And it's Clingan in at the center, locking down the middle. Into the lane. Out to Carter. For 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 8 points.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Now, here's Simon. Carter with a screen on Ball. Portland no good that time either.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Poole on the wing. Over Carter. Poole no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
To the middle. Here's Clingan. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Here's the kid. He's got 23. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Portland with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Alvarez. And here is Simon. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Ball. And it's Simon's missing.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Cuts off the pass. Duracox. He's covered by Ball. Carter outside. The 3. Rebound by Williams.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Giannis. Tries again. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through.
Carter kicks to Simons. Shoots over Ball. Portland no good that time either.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Back to Poole. The kid passes to Poole. Williams a screen on Carter. And Poole gets it to go.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Markkanen, he's checked in for Mark Williams. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at the kid leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Trailblazers trail by 15. 3-pointers, Simon. The Trailblazers rebound, Carter. Pass to Simons. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run. Rebound by the kid. The kid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And it's Giannis missing. Portland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamara is checked in. Here's the kid. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Pulls up on the elbow. Good on the shot. The kid's got 27.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him, but these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Alvarez. Banked in off the glass. Alvarez has got 8 points.
And with that one, it ends in an 11-0 run by the Hornets.
Charlotte leading by 15. Ball, the pass to the kid. Pass to Poole. Fires the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Trailblazers foul. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with ball. Get out there with Mark Williams. And it's Stevens in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. It's Jackson atop the key. Here's Alvarez. Fires from 18. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Ball against Collins. Ball with the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 21.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Here's Kamara. Guarded by Poole. Pass to Capella. Williams with the block. They retain possession. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. No good. Charlotte leading by 21. Here's the kid. Takes it inside. Good work defensively by Capella. Collins against Ball. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The line for the Trailblazers.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That's good from Poole. All free throws good from Poole.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Outside Jackson. Right wing. Here's Alvarez. Uses the glass to drop it in. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's the kid. All alone. Good on the bucket. The kid's got 29.
Well, he plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
Ball against Collins. Pass to Jackson. Here's Alvarez. Poole brings the double team. Outside Collins. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Capella missing. Charlotte leading by 22. Here's Poole driving to the basket.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Collins kicks to Capella. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
You know, it's really hard to match up against Clint Capella's height and length. I mean, sometimes you got to foul him.
Carter, he's checked in for Collins. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Charlotte's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Stephens, good.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Carter, the pass to Jackson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to the kid. Floats it up for Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Alvarez. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Can't hit from 12. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's the kid, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Portland also making some changes. Klingon, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Simon. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Carter with the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Mitchell looking it over. So it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
MP has put himself among the greats this season. Good job, MP. I see. Win tonight, and you will never
Look out
pay
there and
for a
think
meal in
you're
this
about
town
to go
again. There he is, man. That's the legend.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Charlotte Hornets have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Portland Trail Blazers? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for Portland. And for the Hornets, they've got Williams, Jordan Poole out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's the kid in at the 3, small forward. You look at the Trailblazers, no other way to put it, a nightmare performance on the league's biggest stage. Can they stave off elimination for pride's sake, if nothing else?
And getting swept as a top seed would certainly sting. They'll do everything possible to avoid that fate here tonight.
No good on the 3. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. One of the truly awe-inspiring facts in this postseason is that this team has gone 15 straight games without a loss. Just unthinkable.
And the question remains, could this team run the table? The prospect has the entire sports world's attention. History may be about to unfold before our eyes.
There's Simons with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's the kid. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to the kid. The fadeaway. And Clingan pulls it down.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's the kid. Portland making their last shot. It's Poole on the wing. Here's the kid. Shot clock at 6. And they pick up 2.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Simons with it. Carter, a screen on Poole. There's Simons with a 3. Ball with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Stolen by Carter for the finish. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here are the Hornets now, following the bucket by the Blazers. Here's the kid. Pulls it from the top of the key. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Alvarez pass to Carter. Here's Alvarez. There's the 3. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Poole with the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 3. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. 13 feet out. And it's Simons missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Moving it up. Here's Alvarez. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Antetokounmpo, the pass to the kid. It's Poole on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. During the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Mark Williams, 3rd, and of course Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Those two have thrown their bodies on the glass during this postseason, showing how badly they want to give their teams any edge they can on the boards.
Carter, a screen on Poole. There's Simons with a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
The 3 from Ball. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Alvarez. Here's Klingon. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's the kid.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's the kid. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 to shoot from the high post. And the jumper falls for him. The kid's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the kid in their last game against the Trailblazers really contributed. He picked up 29 points and helped their cause with 4 rebounds as well. They've been red hot lately, and he has been the one leading the way for them. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Portland.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity. Hornets trail by 14. We've got ball. Mark Williams out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's the kid in at the 3 slot. That's the Hornets 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's the kid. Portland making their last shot. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Alvarez. The Hornets pull it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the kid. And the layup falls. The kid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Portland leading by 14. And here's Collins. Off the outside. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 4. Avdia from outside drills it from deep. Avdia's got 6 points.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Here's the kid. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
We're about a minute and a half into the 2nd quarter now. Ball against Collins. Pass to Kamari. Here's Alvarez. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Here's Poole. Here's the kid. And the Hornets, another 3.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the 1st quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Kamari. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Hornets trail by 11. And here in the 2nd, 2 minutes gone by. And that one drops for him.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Now here's Anderson. Off the outside. From deep 3-point range. Williams grabs the board. Here's the kid. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight for the Trailblazers. Klingett, he's checked in for Jackson, and it's Carter in for Anderson. And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Off the outside. Pass to Alvarez. Here's Kamari. And miss after miss right now.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Carter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Portland shooting their first free throws of the night. That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Hornets trail by 5. Antetokounmpo outside. Ball outside. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kamari. Launches a 3. And it's Poole with a rebound. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's the kid. Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Portland making a switch here.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers. Dorikas and for the Simons.
Here's Alvarez. He has 7. From the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to the kid. This one for 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And here are the Hornets now. The Blazers making their last shot. The kid passes to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Cuts off the pass. Simons outside. Pass to Klingon. Now here's Simons. The 3. Knocks down the long J. And now a 6-point Portland lead.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Markkanen's checked in for Charlotte. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Here's the kid. 21 points in the game.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And here's Charlotte now. 8-point game. Shot to stop the run. Here's the kid. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
The 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Poole from outside the arc. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Down low. Ball with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Beyond the arc. And the Hornets, another 3.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Trailblazers lead by 3. Pass to Klingon. Plenty of space. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there. Charlotte has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. And the ball out of play. Trailblazers will have it. And Charlotte making a change here. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Portland ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. And that's where another shot. One more time. A round of applause.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trail Blazers. This game is a chance, a final chance, for them to make a statement in this series. How do you get into a winning mindset when you're down 3-0?
Well, some teams, Ernie, are at their most dangerous when they're back against the corner. But it's all about focus and maintaining it in a tough situation.
You know, I got respect for everything they've done this year. If this is the end of the road, they should be proud of the progress they made so far.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard you say that, Shaq. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Here's Ball. Yet to see a basket. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Here's the kid. And he taps it home with authority.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Simons outside. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. The kid. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And it's Alvarez missing. And for the Hornets, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. To the paint. Here's Klingon. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Klingon's got 10.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Here's the kid. Another shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Ball stolen, and it's the Hornets on the break. Sweet little floater. The kid's got 8 points here in the quarter.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Here's Simons after the basket by Charlotte.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Here's the kid. He's got 34. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's the kid. He's checked by Carter. A nice shot by the kid.
They're really working the paint now.
Blazers trail by 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And it's Simons penetrating. clock at 6. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's the kid. Ball outside. Poole for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Simons. He's got 11. Knocks it down from distance.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Here's the kid. And Charlotte, another 3.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Simons. 14 points for him. They set the pick. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Simons. From downtown, Giannis with the rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
There's the kid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
We're picking all the low-hanging fruit. Defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Markkanen's checked in for Williams. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland.
Number 3. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Alvarez. No good on the quick 3.
Tremendous job by Markkanen defensively. Use your size to make it tough on that offensive player.
And that one's good. Poole.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Carter can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 14. Outside Carter. They need this. Sinks it from distance. Carter's got 10 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take. We've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Stevens in at the power forward position. That's the Hornets 5. Blazers trail by 16. Alvarez, the pass to Collins. And here's Avdia. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You know, the second half has been a series of distractions for him. After one turnover in the first, been a disaster.
And here are the Hornets now. Ball passes to Stevens. Here's Williams, defended by Jackson. Fades and shoots. Williams' shot is good. And the Hornets lead by 18. And the Trailblazers shooting about 43% in this one. Collins outside. Jackson on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Williams. Jackson can't get it to go. Charlotte leading by 18. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Drives to the hoop. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And so here's Portland. Collins passes to Jackson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Alvarez. Buries it from 3.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's the kid. Poole left side. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Deni Avdija.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Carter, he's checked in for Portland. And that's good as he hits both shots. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Jackson. Six to shoot. Avdija outside. Fires the 3. Stevens with a rebound. Stevens has got his 4th rebound in this one. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ball passes to the kid. Pulls it from 20. Portland with a rebound. Avdija with it. Poole picks him up. Jackson right side. Here's Kamari. Avdija outside. Over Poole. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's the kid. Shoots from 12. He squares up and sinks it. The kid's got 44.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Carter from outside. Williams grabs the board. Hornets leading by 21. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. The kid passes to Ball. Here's the kid. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now Carter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
The Trailblazers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Pass to Kamari. Here's Alvarez. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Charlotte making some changes. Koloko, he's checked in for Williams. Hudgens comes in for Stevens. And it's Rupert in for ball. And it's Poole with the ball for Charlotte. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Koloko. Here's the kid. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Simons with it. Inside. Here's Carter. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Poole outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Got a piece of it. Simons with a steal. And he drives in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's the kid. Goes up at the stripe. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Pass to Klingon. Out to Simons. Offline with a 3.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's the kid. He's checked by Carter. Here's Rupert. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Rupert's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Simons outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Charlotte has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Here's the kid. Simons with a rebound.
Gets caught showboating there. But hey, he had room. You just don't get many chances to add some style. Sometimes you got to go for it.
Pass to Klingon. Shoots a fadeaway. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he knocks down the first one. Charlotte making some changes. Markkanen's checked in for Hudgens. And Mitchell's subbed in for Poole. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Here's the kid. Driving to the basket. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Carter.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a dominant showing here in these finals. They are going to coast to a title with a clean sweep. You could tell how badly they wanted to win this trophy as soon as the series got underway.
And it's a testament to their work ethic and passion for the game. They wanted this championship bad, and they went out there and left no doubt in anyone's mind that they were the better team that deserved to win this series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the kid.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And yes, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And that one misses. And here's Collins. And the Charlotte Hornets are your new NBA champions.
115, the Trailblazers. 92.
What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. Look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
MP, 5 in a row. You know the history of this game. Where does this one leave you, historically?
Well, Michelle, it means I'm not only in the conversation for GOAT, I'm as good as answer as any. You know, you want to say LeBron for the points, the assists, the consistency, that's a great answer. You want to say MJ with all those rings, the clutch gene, that's a good answer. You know, Kareem, you know, a legend on every level, that's a good answer. But now, you know, MP is as good as answer as any.
Too early to be thinking about number 6?
Well, you know, I've been thinking about 6 since I won 1, you know, but, you know, just setting goals and being on a relentless pursuit of them, you know, that's how I got to where I am today. So, yeah, thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, MP. First team all defense is MP and 4 other guys.